So last period we have seen so in that brokerage, meaning of brokerage, then security dealers, security brokers, then different type of brokerage services we studied. So now next topic is types of orders for buying and selling. Types of orders for buying and selling. Okay, so here what it is specified. When you call a brokerage or a security broker, okay, to buy or security, buy or sell a security, you essentially have three options. Okay, so with a security broker is a trading firm. It is a firm that trades securities, shares on behalf of its client. That is security brokerage or brokerage house. Something that brokerage house they will employ a broker authorized to buy or sell securities based on client orders. That is security house. So then, for example, if you call a security house to buy your sell security, we have three options: market order, limit order, market order, limit order, or short sale. Market order, limit order, and short sale. First one, market order. What do you by market order? Here means it is an order to buy or sell security at current price. At current price. That is market order. So it is an order. So I want to buy one share, one company share. So buy at current market price. Market at the current market price. How much is the price for that particular company share? So that is market order. It is an order to buy or sell a security at current price. That is which one? Market order. Next one, limit order. Limit order. So it is an order. Here we will specify the most you are willing to pay. Okay, most we are willing to pay. Most we are willing to pay. Most we are willing to pay, and the least willing to pay means buy for buying security, or the least you are willing to accept. You are willing to accept for sale. Okay, for a security. That is limit order. That is limit order. Okay, it is an order. Here we will specify the most you are willing to buy, you are willing to pay, or the least you are willing to accept. Okay, suppose I want to purchase a shares of a which one Tata company. Okay, for not more than rupees 10, for not more than rupees 10. So here means we submitted a limit order. Here means this order how they will execute this execute if the price of a Tata company is rupees 10 or less, 10 or lower than 10. Okay, that is limit order. Selling time also. Least you are willing to accept. We will sell at rupees that much. Which one? 15. Okay, so that is limit order. Here we will specify the most we are willing to pay, or the least you are willing to accept. That is limit order. Okay, market order means it is an order to buy or sell security at a current price. So what do you by limit order? Here means we will specify the order. The most we are willing to pay or the least you are willing to accept. This which one? Limit order. Next one, last short sale. Short sale. Okay, short sale. Here means you don't own with the sell a security, you don't own with the intent of buying it back at a later date. Means here means we have to sell shares. Here what we are doing, sell shares while the price is high. While the price is high. Sell the shares while the price is high and then buy them and buy the same share. Buy them later when the price is low. That is short sale. Sell shares while the price is high, then buy them later when the price is low, after the price has dropped. That is which one? Short sales. Short sales. Okay, it is a transaction in which the seller does not actually own the stock that is being sold, but borrows it from the broker or dealer through which they are placing seller order. Okay, so after the price has been dropped, that is short sale. Okay, so there are three options. There are three orders for buying selling. First one, market order. It is an order to buy or sell securities at the current price. Second one, limit order. Here we are specifying the most we are willing to pay or the least you are willing to accept. Next one, short sales. Here means we are selling the shares when the price is high and then buy them later after the price has dropped. That is short sale. Okay, so these are the three types of orders. There are three types of orders. So our which one now? Brokerage is over. Brokerage. Okay, brokerage is over. So what in by brokerage? The service of buying and selling the financial product is known as brokerage service. Then security dealers, they maintain an inventory and buy and sell from that inventory. So we know that they will assist the security dealers. They are specialists in the security market. They will assist the firm in issuing new securities or the existing securities. Next, after security dealers, then security brokers. Brokers are the agents. They will carry out the transaction on behalf of the investors. Okay, on behalf of the investors. Next one, different type of services they are providing. Full service broker, they will do which one, execution and advice. And they will charge higher rate. And discount brokers, they will facilitate the buying and selling of the securities. They are not offering any advice to the clients. Okay, so then we studied which one types of orders from security brokerage. Okay, so whenever we have three options for purchase and sale of security. Market order is an order to buy and securities at current price. Then limit order, here we will specify the most we are willing to pay or the least we are willing to accept. Next one, short sale. Here means what by short sale? It aims to sell shares while the price is high and then buy them later at uh, later when the price is low or after the price has been dropped. So that is about brokerage services. Now last topic, DMAT services. DMAT services. So what if by DMAT services? An effective and a fully developed depository system Demand system or depository system is essentially for maintaining and enhancing the efficiency of nature of capital market. So what do you mean by demat services? So demat services means it is the move from physical certificate to electronic bookkeeping. That is demat service. Moving from, it is the moving from, so move from, it is the move from physical certificates. Physical certificates. In early, when we purchase shares from the company, we will get a physical certificate, share certificate. So now it is through electronic. Okay, that is called demat services. Okay, it is the move from physical certificate to electronic bookkeeping. So initially it was paper certificate. So now it is changed to everything. It is changed to bookkeeping. What is the need that we will study? Okay, this is demat services. Okay, so it is the move from physical certificate to electronic bookkeeping. That is which one demat services. Okay, so lot of demerit was there if you deal with the physical certificate. So to remove that, we set up the demat services or depository system. Okay, it is the move from physical certificate to electronic bookkeeping. Next one, depository. So demat services means depository only, which one deposit system. So what do you mean by depository? Depository is an organization where the security of shares are held in electronic form. That is depository. Okay, it is an organization where the securities of shareholders are held in electronic form. Okay, that is which one depository. So this is the same as bank holding. This is same as bank holding. So bank is the depository in the bank one. The bank holding money of depositors. Okay, so this is the same as bank holding money of depositors. So here what do you mean by depository? It is an organization where the securities are held in electronic form. Okay, it is an organization where the two organizations is there, you will study. Okay, National Securities Depository Limited and the Central Depository Services Limited. You will study. So it is an organization where the security of shareholders are held in electronic form. That is depository. That is depository. Clear now? So depository is an organization where the security of a shareholders are held in electronic form. So it holds the securities of the investors in the electronic form. Okay, so it will avoid the risk associated with the physical certificate. Associated with the physical certificate. Okay, that is about which one depository. Clear now? So, like a bank holding the money of the depositor. Here means depository only hold the shares in electronic form. Okay, one organization will be there now. That is depository. Next one, need of depository. Need of depository. Why we set up the depository? Already I said. So already our system was scriptless trading system. Scriptless trading system. paper-based system. Now it is online-based system. Okay, scriptless trading system. Scriptless. You look that in earlier, if you purchase or sell shares, lot of paperwork are there. We have to carry. We will get a lot of paper, share certificate and the transfer deed. If you want to sell the shares, that transfer deed is there that we have to fill. But for that, lot of problems also we have to face. Bad deliveries. Okay, signature difference of the transfers. Those who transfer those who sell the shares, the signature is different. Mistaking completing the details of transfer deed, fake certificate, delay in postal transit. Example, transaction between the person from different states. Okay, so delay in transit, processing time taken by the companies, effecting transfer, companies and effecting transfer, cost of stamp duty, postal transit, processing time taken by the companies in effecting transfer, etc. The postal charges. So that system is not investor friendly. Okay, so lot of problem we are facing with the scriptless trading system. Clear? So it is not investor friendly. So to solve the problem of the scriptless trading system, we introduced which one? Depository system. Depository system. So it is the trading system where the settlement is carried through book entries, through electronic entries. Okay. So it is a trading system. It is a trading system where settlement is carried through, where settlement is where settlement is carried through, where settlement is carried through which one? Book entries, electronic entries. Okay, to solve the problems, we introduced which one? Deposit system. Okay, so rather than the movement of physical certificate. Okay, so to make the scriptless trading system operational, the government of India enacted the Depository Act. They introduced Depository Act 1996. Okay, depositories, Depository Act. So that's why we set up the depository. So in earlier it was the paperwork. So lot of paperwork are there, lot of fake also there. So timing, cost also more. To remove all these difficulties, we set up the depository system. Sorry, depository. Okay, now everyone turn on your video. Next one, depository system. Depository system. So it is related to financial market only. Financial market, share market. Okay. Depository system. So here you look at that. The depository system was introduced in the 1996, already said, with the enactment of Depositories Act. So their operations are conducted in accordance with the rules, bylaws of Depository Act and SEBI. SEBI means and SEBI Regulations Act 1996. So there are two depositories are working in India. Okay, SEBI means securities. SEBI full form Securities and Exchange Board of India. Securities and Exchange Board of India. SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India. Okay, so this is the main organization. Okay, so this is the organization we have to register. So securities stock market also for brokers also they have to register under Securities and Exchange Board of India for dealing the share because it is the main authority. So that organization only protect the interest of the investors. So the main function regulatory functions. Okay, so that is considered under the government, under the resolution of the government. They will SEBI is to protect the interest of the investor, promote the development of the security market, and regulate the working of the stock market. Okay, so their operations, deposit systems and operations are carried in accordance with the rules and bylaws of the Depository Act and SEBI. So there are two depositories working in India: National Securities Depository Limited, National Securities Depository Limited, and Central Depository Services Limited. Central Depository Service Limited and the National Securities Depository Limited. National Securities Depository Limited and the Central Depository Services Limited. So National Securities Depository Limited, it was registered by the SEBI on June 7, 1996 as India's first depository to facilitate trading and settlement of securities in demand form, in electronic form. That is National Securities Depository Limited, NSDL, National Securities Depository Limited, full form. You can expect it. One more question. Okay, National Securities Depository Limited. It is considered on June 7, 1996. So it was promoted by, so funding is from IDBI, Industrial Development Bank of India, UTA, United Trust of India, and NSE, National Stock Exchange. Okay, it was promoted by the IDBI, Industrial Development Bank of India. It is a specialized financial institution. UTI, a specialized financial institution, UTI, and NSE, National Stock Exchange. Okay, National Stock Exchange. So this is National Depository, National Securities Depository Limited. So it was registered by the SEBI on June 7, 1996 as India's first deposit to facilitate trading in electronic form. Next one, Central Depository Services Limited. Central Depository Services Limited. Central Depository Services Limited. So it commenced its operation during February 1999 and it was promoted by the Bombay Stock Exchange, BSE. Okay, National Securities Depository Limited is promoted by NSE, National Stock Exchange. It is promoted by Bombay Stock Exchange in association with the Bank of Baroda, Public Sector Bank, Bank of India, Public Sector Bank, SBI, and HDFC. Okay, HDFC. So it bank, HDFC Bank. Okay, private sector, HDFC Bank. Okay, so it is promoted by BSE, Bank of India, SBI, and HDFC Bank. But the National Securities are promoted by IDBI, UTA, and NSE. Okay, this is the deposit system. So there are two deposit systems working in India: National Securities Depository Limited, Central Depository Service Limited. So their main objective is to make a settlement in electronic form. Okay, make settlement in electronic form. Next one. Okay, so there are two deposit systems working in India: National Securities Depository Limited and Central Depository Services Limited. The next one, constituents of depository system. Okay, so what are the parties? Are the in depository. So member of a depository system. Next one, member of a depository system. So members are depository participants, then securities issuers and registrars, and share transfer agent or share transfer agents, then stock exchanges and stock brokers, then clearing corporation and clearing members, clearing corporation and clearing members, then banking system. Okay, banking system. Then one more it is there, investors. Investors also there. Investors also the members of which one? Depository system. Depository participants, security issuers and registrars, then stock exchanges and stock brokers, then clearing houses, clearing corporation and clearing members, then banking system, then investors. Okay, so these are the constituent of depository system. So first one, depository participants. So what do you mean by depository? Already we said what do you mean by depository? Depository is an organization where the securities are held in electronic form. Where the securities are held in electronic form. So next one, what do you mean by depository participants? So you look at that, he is an agent of the depository. Okay, depository participant is an agent of the depository, means a broker, agent. That is depository participant. He is the agent of the depository and function as the connecting link between the depository organization and the investor. Clear? Now it is, you understood now? So it is an agent, a broker, broker only. Okay, a depository participant is an agent of the depository and the function as the connecting link between the depository and the investor. Then what is his work? He is responsible for maintaining the investor securities, maintaining the investor securities on the basis of the which one, investors instruction. They have to maintain the securities, then handle the accounts, and they handle the accounts in accordance with the instruction of the investors. Then on the basis of the instructions, they have to buy or sell the securities. That is their work. Okay, so the depository holds electronic custody of the securities and makes arrangement for transfer of securities on the which one, instructions. Okay, on the instruction of the on according to the instruction of the investor. Okay, that is their job. Okay, so that is their job. So depository participant may be a bank, usually a broker or a bank who trades on behalf of the investor. So the depository participant may be a person or a bank or a firm. Okay, so depository. Okay, which one? So that is about which one, depository participants. Okay, he is responsible for maintaining the investor securities, then handle the account with the instruction of the investor. Okay, and then that is about which one, the depository participants. Depository participants. Okay, he's an agent. He's an agent of the depository. So he only acts as a connecting link between the investor and the depositor. Investor and the depositor. Okay, so normally we can tell he's an agent, security broker. Okay, so he only maintain the accounts of the investor. Then according to the purchase, they will make record in the demat account. So we know that whenever we purchase the shares, whenever we want to purchase the shares or to deal with the shares, we must have a demat account. So the depository person, they will open the demat account from the bank. Okay, only through that way only we can purchase and sell the shares. Whenever we purchase the share, that it will reflect in the demat account. Demat account means their amount, the number of shares will increase. If you sell, it will reflect in the demat account, our amount of share will decrease. So through electronic way, so that we will get through which one, uh, depository participants. Next one, next person, securities, security issuers, security issuers, security issuers, and registrars and the share transfer agent. Security issuers and the registrars and share transfer agent. So these are the members. So same here means an agreement is made between depository, the organization, issuer security, and the designated registrar or share transfer agent for the underlying security. In the case of issues, like a transfer of securities by their beneficiary owners. Okay, so here these are the members: security, depository, organization, issue of securities, company, and the registrar or share transfer agent, broker. So these are the, that is depository transfer, share transfer agent. So that also participating in the where buying and selling of securities. Okay, so share transfer agent means it is a third party for a security transaction that manages the change in the ownership, that manages change in the ownership of the shares security. Okay, so here also we are making it between depository issue of security and registrar. Okay, registrar also needed for which one approving the, for converting the physical certificate into electronic form. Okay, for doing the transaction in electronic form, the company registrar. Okay, registrar to the issue, registrar to the issue market, that's approval also needed for dealing shares in the stock market or the market. So next one, stock exchange and stock broker. Okay, next member is stock exchange. So stock exchange is a platform. It is a secondary market. So it is a secondary market. So for dealing the shares in the stock market, what the company have to do, they have to register their name in the stock exchange. There are two exchanges, basically Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. So there we have to register. There we have to register our name in the stock exchange. Then we can deal the shares through stock exchange. That's why it is a secondary market. Secondary market. Already issued securities. So suppose we have our authorized capital is 10 lakh. 1 lakh is the share. 1 lakh into 10. So already we issued 10 lakh. Next remaining 50,000 we can issue from the secondary market. So it is a market for second hand securities or secondary market. Okay, so here means how we will fix the price on the basis of demand and supply. If the publics are purchasing more, more people are purchasing the shares of a Reliance company, then the Reliance company, the shares price will increase. Okay, so that's why every day we can see the index newspaper. We can see index, which one BSC index is, which one Sensex, and the national which one NSE index is Nifty. Okay, so the dealings only reflect in that but one. The dealings, the purchase and sale only reflect in the Sensex and Nifty. Okay, so here how we will fix the price on the basis of which one, demand, on the basis of demand and supplies. On the basis of demand and supply only they are fixing the price. Okay, so here means we can't directly purchase the shares from the stock exchange, only through broker, stock broker. Okay, only through broker only we can purchase the shares and sell the shares through stock exchange. Okay, these are also a member of a stock exchange. Okay, these are also a member of stock exchange. Okay, depository participants, it is an agent of the depository connecting link between depository and the investor. Okay, next one, security issuers, registrar, transfer agent. That also make agreement for dealing the transaction in an electronic form or transferring the shares in a safe form. Next, stock exchange and the stock broker. They are also the member of visual deposit system. They are also doing that after entering the after a transaction. They will make the transaction in electronic form. Okay, so next one, then stock broker also, through only stock broker only, we can purchase and sell the shares of the stock exchange. So next one, clearing corporation, and the clearing members, clearing corporation and the clearing members. Okay, clearing corporations. So any electronic, if example, if you are making any electronic payment, one clearing house only, one clearing house will be there. So through that only they will settle the transaction. They will clear the transaction, clear the transactions. Okay. So through clearing house, a bank also for transferring amount to an account, the account, clearing house is there. Same like here also we have a clearing corporation for clearing members. So clearing corporation is a central organization. It is created to facilitate efficient, fast, and economic settlement of transaction on a stock exchange. Okay, economic transaction. Suppose whenever we purchase the transaction, you have to make the entries in that demat account. So through clearing house only. So then if you sell, we have to get the amount. So through clearing house only, we can make the faster settlement of the transaction. So it is an independent entity of the stock exchange. The members of the clearing corporations are, so their members are, clearing house members are brokerage firms, banks or finance institutions that are called clearing members. Okay, under that only, under clearing corporation only, they will work. So it acts as a central mechanism for consolidating and settling transaction across all brokers. So all brokers transactions are consolidating or which is settling through which one, clearing corporation. So it is responsible for guaranteeing and settlement of all trades, guaranteeing and settlement of all trades. Okay, so this one is clearing corporation, National Securities Clearing Corporation Limited. Okay, so this is the corporation that only facilitate efficient and fast economic settlement of transaction at a stock exchange. Only through that way only we can make faster settlement of transaction. Okay, through this agency. So their members are firm, bank or financial institutions. Okay, financial institutions. So it is a central organization created to facilitate efficient, fast, and economic settlement of transaction at a stock exchange. At a stock exchange. Next one. Next one, banking system. Banking system. So bank maintains, it is also members of the stock exchange. Bank maintains current accounts for the participants and executes a fund transaction relating to the securities transaction for participants. So their main aim is to, they will maintain the accounts of the investors. Then on the base of the transaction, if it is buy, so they will which one, transfer the fund. Then if it is a sell, they will collect the amount from the which one from the party. Okay, so that is a banking system. They maintain the current account for the participants and execute the fund transaction relating to the security transaction for the participants. So next one. Next one, investors. Investors. Investor, who is the investor? He may be an individual or a company who have acquired shares either in primary market or in secondary market. Okay, is a person who have acquired shares either in primary market or in secondary market. Primary market, it is a market where the new securities are issued for the first time. Means if the company issued shares directly to the public, not from the securities market, not from the stock exchange, they can. Okay, so is the persons who have acquired shares either in primary market, the company sold the shares in the public, that is primary market. Is issue of prospectus, through issue of prospectus, if the company get the amount from the shareholders. Okay, the company issued shares through issue of prospectus. Prospectus means invitation to the public, invitation to the public to purchase the shares of a company. So, okay, that invitation card, they will specify the profit and loss account and the balance sheet. So on seeing the prospectus, they can buy the shares. That is primary market. Okay, that is primary market. Otherwise, the public, the company issued shares to the selected group of people. That is also a primary market. Okay, secondary market means through stock exchanges. We issue the shares through stock exchanges. Through stock exchanges. Okay, that is called a secondary market. Okay, so here means investor who have acquired shares either in primary market or in secondary market. So these are the members of constituents of depository system. First one, depository participants. Okay, depository participant is an agent, act as a connect link between depository and the investor. Next is security issues and the registrar to the issue, means for dealing the shares, for dealing the shares, for making entries in the electronic form, we have to get the approval of the registrar. Okay, so share transfer agent means the third party. Okay, who will facilitate to transfer the shares to the other party. Okay, issuing the security, issue of security. So that persons are included in which one, securities market. Next one, stock exchanges, stock broker, that also included. It's a clearing corporation. It is an organization created to facilitate fast and economic settlement of transaction at a stock exchange. Okay, next one, bank. They maintain the account, then they will execute the transaction related to the security transactions. Okay, next one, investors. He may be an individual or a company. So here our acquired shares either in primary market or a secondary market. So these are the constituents of depository system. Next, depository system services, then rematerialization, nomination facility, benefit of depositors. Okay. So these are the system. Demat account. So demat account, under that we studied depository. Okay, conversion of physical certificate. Depository is an organization where the securities are held in. Depositories are held in electronic form. Need for depository. Lot of expense was there. Lot of stake was there. So cost also there. So to recover this, we set up the depository system. We set up in 1996, we set up the one actor depository system, depository act 1996. Then constituents of depository participants, equity issuers and registrars and share transfer agent, stock exchanges and stock brokers, clearing corporation and clearing members, banking system. Okay.